Alright, I'm Lorgon Jortle. This is a very basic piano tutorial, like the most basic. Halsyon is recording, both from musicandI.com. So let's begin. Pianos and keyboards, if you look at them, you should have one in front of you. There's a pattern. There are 2 black notes, 3 black notes, 2, 3, and it's like that all the way up. And if you find the 3 black notes and you find the middle one and you just go to the right, that's A. So that's A, that's A there, and that's A all the way up there too. They're all A's. And if I play them both at the same time, from one to the other is an octave, because octagon is 8, octave is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from A to A, from B to B, C to C. So if you have A here, you can just go up on the white notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Start back at A again, all the way up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so just remember where A is, and from there you can base on where any of the other notes are. And then if you know somewhere in the middle, like these 2 black notes right here, the one always in between these 2 black notes is D. So if you know A and D, you can build off of them, say, okay, after D is E and before D is C, and after A is B and before A is G, and then F's the only one that's left. So then you have these black notes here. So say we know A, and if we go just up half a step, because that's half step, that's another half step, that'd be a whole step. So if we go up half step, we have A sharp is what this is, and it's also B flat. So sharp is up and flat is down. So this would make this both G sharp and A flat. This one would be F sharp and G flat. There's not a black note in between F and E. So if someone says F flat, they're either loony or they're messing with you. And if sheet music says F flat, just plain E. So that would be E flat, D sharp, and D flat and C sharp. So those are the basic notes. Now we'll go into some basic chords, basic triad chord. Find a root note. We're gonna use A since that's the first note you learned, and just play every other one. And you should be using 1, 3, and 5. Finger number 4 and 2 should just be nice and relaxed. They shouldn't be up like this, doing some crazy thing. Just nice and relaxed. Just play every other one. Now you want to find out if it's major or minor, and this is how you can tell. If you're at the root and you go 1, 2, 3, is what we were playing right there. 3 is minor. If major is always 4. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, now it's major. It sounds much happier because major is a happier chord. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do I know what goes on top? It's always the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in A it's E, and in C it's G. So if I go to C and I play every other one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's C major. That would be C minor. Much more sad. Here's a little trick. When C is all white, it is major. When F is all white, it's major. And when G is all white, it's major. So C, F, and G. If D is all white, it must be minor. So you have to go up a half a step to the F sharp to make it major. Same with E. Much more happy. So those are some basic chords. There's only one, what I consider an anomaly. B, if you're playing every other one, it's not right. A B minor, even if it's minor, has this F sharp up here. F sharp is the 5th. So that would be minor, and that would be major. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, major. So B major has 2 sharps, or 2 black notes, and B minor has only 1. So those are some basic chords. Mess around with those, get used to them, even do them with your left hand too. And it's the same fingering, 1, 3, and 5 with your left hand too. So I hope you learned. as much as you can, and I'm Lorgon Jortle, Halsyon's recording, and stop by musicandI.com.